Hey all, and welcome back to Bexper Gaming. It is time for more Hardspace Shipbreaker. Let's get going. Dismantling a ship's power and coolant systems first will greatly increase the reactor stability. Ooh, good to know.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
They're lovely, aren't they? They're lovely, lovely people. Okay, so before we get into this, guys, please have a warning. I've got the sneezies today. I just keep sneezing and sneezing and sneezing, so I'm a touch sniffly. So apologies if that comes through and or I keep sneezing. Hey, look, there's that's Bueller, I think. Right, so we picked up some stuff for that, didn't we? Yeah, there we go.
The dock is in, and it's time for some shipoplasty.
Let's wires install a space. Okay, gained 1 level of repair on the ship. Ah, so we've got to get to 10 to make it. Okay. At 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, level 16 apparently. Right, oh, so we got a fuse, so let's place that. So we need a heat sink. Heat sink's the next thing we need, so we need to remember that. Oh, that's awfully loud music. Ooh. Oh, 4 files on that. Oh, look, solar history excerpt. Okay. Solar history excerpt, vacuum hangovers. I've only been vacked once. We were suiting up to line a rock over Cricey? Real pretty rock, and I was so thirsty to get it done, and I didn't lock in my mag gloves properly. When the doors opened, I could feel the vac creeping up my arm. That's like you've got a rash, your skin gets puffy and tight, and then it was all in my chest and my helmet, and I felt like I was going to break out of my suit. The last thing I remember was the moisture on my eyes boiling as the pressure changed. My med vitals spiked, and they closed the door, but I'll be goddamned if it didn't lock my gloves in every time now. Captain Liam Ware. What's the next one? When most of the builders go on in their breaks, they send messages, eat, drink, and whatever, but I don't. I refill my O2, lash in, and head out beyond the floodlights. If you sit there in the black with your EV visor up, looking away from the sun, the Milky Way comes out like water creeping out of the flask in OG. If you sit there long enough, you can see the edges of the nebulas from 1,000,000 years ago, sharing their hopes of the stars they wanted to make. Oh, that's nice. That was Shipwright Jeremy Freddy, and this is Shipwright Elliot Henninger. Back on the blue, meteor showers were lovely, natural fireworks, green, white, and blue streaks across the sky, but in Saigon? I was gonna say Saigon, but that's an I in it. Saigon. On lunar, meteor showers are like a tsunami or a wildfire. There's no atmosphere, and so those big beautiful rocks don't burn up. They come in like flurry, pounding the yards, tearing apart ships in production. There's fireworks, just not in the sky. And then this last one from Commander Chris Chevalier. When they first started industry in space, the idea of moving goods back down to Earth was so challenging. Rockets, then haulers. Nowadays, we have heat shields that start at 100 meters across, and we load that shield up, lash it down, and put it on a re-entry vector that's going to give a splashdown instead of a crater. Package delivered. Let the recovery team sort it out. Okay. We've got some new messages. Demeter Paulson. Alright, so this was the next era of the timeline. 2255 to 22. I quite like how they're giving you some of the lore and you can choose to read it or not. I quite like that. I mean, giving you a bit of backstory of the business is interesting. Demeter Paulson was an unwavering and clever business person who, under her father, executors, worked as a senior advisor before inevitably inheriting the CEO position in 2238. Long tutored by her father, she had vision for Lynx to be the foremost and de facto provider of many off-world industries, including salvage, transport, manufacturing, and accommodation. With a long view to success, she cleverly offered Lynx services at a price that competitors could not match. Once the position and reliance of Lynx had been established, she returned prices to profit-making levels. In a matter of years, Demeter made Lynx not only the greatest name in the off-world industries, but the only name in some cases. Her vision opened up opportunities for the mass of poor, uneducated and jobless folk across the colonies, giving them a chance at a better life. Then she turned her acumen to bolstering the existing workforce. In 2283, so how many years is that after she took over? 50 odds? 45? Lynx acquired Jamna Bioworks, a company focused on technology that could preserve and regenerate the body and mind, with the goal to reduce worker overhead and turn around. This acquisition would eventually result in the EverWork asset replacement program that protects its employees every day. Up next, guidance of Megan Rao Paulson, which is 2289 to present. Okay, so what have we got here? Reactor, oh that's right, we went up a level, didn't we? Reactor Class II, oh they're twice the size of the other reactors. Look at them. You are now authorized to work on Reactor 2. The reactor is connected to the Environmental Control Unit, the ECU, and long-range thrusters. Shipbreakers must disconnect the ECU and thrusters before extracting the reactor. So you need to disconnect the thrusters. Failure follows the ship will result in a faster meltdown sequence. Meltdowns can shift profits and result in demerits to your employee record. A weird looking word, demerits, isn't it? That's not how you read it. I was about to go demetritus. Demerits. Systems ECU, Environmental Control Unit. They are now authorized to work on salvage containing and environmental control. These units control the atmosphere pressure levels inside a ship. Properly extract an ECU, open its access panel, remove the connected coolant canisters, and then you can salvage it. Watch out for coolant leaks as they can adversely affect body temperature. Okay, good to know. So this looks like the hardness level is going up again. So we've now reached level 10. No new ships, but new upgrades. And then the next level, we get the demo charges, which is going to be interesting. And then we don't, I think... Yeah, the next hazard one's not till 12. So let's have a look, shall we? Alrighty. Let's look at this. My repair kits are really starting to go down now. It's just range. I'm not sure I want to put the range in. It's range again. That's strength. Oh, I could put the grapple strength up. Not really using the thrusters. There's nothing else on the ship. So why don't we put the grapple strength up? And I'm going to leave the rest. And here's why. Because if we get the demo charges next level, I want to make sure I've got enough to get the demo charges. Alright, let's go, shall we? This is going to be training. Okay. We've done this one, so it's training. Yeah. We won't get anything for our ship at this point, but it's training. Let's see how much of an asshole Hal's going to be, shall we?
Alright, Cutter. Time to extract your first Class II reactor. This one's not quite as simple.
Just pull it and barge it, right? Pretty straightforward.
Well, I'm sure head office would rather the reactor was in one piece. Pulling this beast without proper prep is a sure way to print yourself a receipt for a new spare.
Sure, prep. But you're on the clock, don't forget.
As I was saying, like any reactor, it'll melt down soon as it's disconnected from its housing. And these Class IIs will melt down mighty quick unless you do two things first. First, release the connection to the thrusters. Second, remove the coolant from the ship's Environmental Control Unit, or ECU.
Or just cut a hole, pull it, and barge it.
Oh, you're an asshole.
Just make sure you clear an extraction route before doing anything, Cutter. Soon as you release the thrusters and mess with the ECU coolant,
What's this? Oh, that's ECU.
A controlled meltdown. Oh, and if you're having trouble finding everything, try using the systems mode of your scanner.
Okay. Alright, okay, what's this? That's fine, okay, let's... What did I just do? Okay. Alright. Right, that's the reactor, so where's the thrusters? Okay, there's the coolant. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Okay, so they said release. Wait, so look. We disconnect the thruster then? Oh, okay. Okay, so do we need to, how do we get this thruster out of the back here? Okay. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh! Don't do that, Becky. Right, is this all just processor? Yes, so let's just send that on its merry way, shall we? I think that might hit that, but we'll see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't go into the furnace, don't go into the furnace, don't go into the furnace, don't go into the furnace. I clunk that, but it'll go round. Okay. So let's get... Can we get the thruster out? Right, let's go. Let's pull this out. We're going to need to free this up to be able to... Oh, that's not going to go where I thought it was going to go. No. I am not having a good start to today. There we go. Right.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay, Caustic Nox. We're breaking apart the Caustic Nox. Nice. Right. Alright, let's Alright.
Applying credit.
I want to get the reactor ready so that when I do go to pull it, if I need to do it in a hurry, I have the ability to do it. That is what I want to be doing. So let's start cutting it free. There we go. Moving it. I saw lights a minute ago. There we go. Are there any other lights here? I'm the wrong way around. Let's get myself reorientated, shall we? Right, is that everything that's on that? Yes. Okay, so let's... Hi. Okay.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Right. Okay. Need to be very careful here. Does this... Will this move as a ring on its own without separating everything? Oh, well. Off you go. Score. That makes life easier.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Right, so we've almost got this reactor out, so...
Salvage deposit accepted.
I don't want to separate the next piece. I think... Is that... What is that? That doesn't say it's the reactor. It's not. Okay, it's a panel. It's a panel that's in front of the reactor. Oh, okay, we need to get those off then.
Deposit accepted.
Without touching the reactor. Alright. I get that out from where that is. I think so. Right. They said the other thing was to disconnect the coolant, right? How do you disconnect the coolant? Well, it's not there. That's a coolant pipe. There's no cut point. There's no cut point. Okay. Let's... Like, this is the... So, they said it was a panel comes off. There it is, there's the panel. Okay, and then you've got to pull that coolant, yeah? Oh, you collect the canisters, so that's weird. I would have thought the canisters go at the barge, but it says pick them up. Whoa, don't do that. Oh god, okay, okay, no, that's not good. I'm stuck, I'm stuck!
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
Great work, Cutter. Handling both the thrusters and ECU, giving you a nice, long, controlled meltdown.
Oh, I can see, yeah, that's got a long ticker. Okay. Fudge.
Well done, Cutter.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh.
Now we just gotta work on improving the time. All right.
Bite me, dude.
Done with training. We'll leave you be now. Great work today, Cutter. Weaver out.
I wasn't, yeah, I didn't expect that. That kind of threw me a tiny touch. Okay, right. Reactor is disconnected, so we can now work on, how do I... Does that just pick up? It doesn't say it picks up, so how do you get that out? I don't know, I'll work on that in a minute. Let's... I'm not gonna lie, wasn't quite expecting that. That was, so obviously once you disconnect both, maybe you do the coolant first, then the thruster? Because you'd be next to it if you do the I don't know, because you needed to move the thruster out the way to get access in, so... I don't know. I don't really know. How do you... That's connected. How is that connected? Does this come away? No, it's a fuel pipe. That's all processor. So how do you... This is all processor. So how do you... Just... I don't know how you... Well, that's the furnace. That needs to be disconnected. So how do you disconnect it from the... I don't know. I don't really know. Right. Right, I'll tell you what I can do. I can disconnect... Actually, that's not what I want to disconnect. This is what I want to disconnect, yes? Let's do this. Let's... get this down past these pipes, shall we? And then send it off. Off you go. Down past the pipes. There you go. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Apparently I sent something that had aluminium to it, but I don't really care, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should, because you'd be like, that's 3 grand that could have come off my debt. My debt is 1.2 billion. I don't care. Okay.
Valuable object processed.
All right.
Deposited.
There's gonna be another one here, isn't there? Yeah, there we go. Right. Grapple. Up we go. Ooh. What's that that's in my face? Just a panel. Okay. Right. There'll be a... Yeah, there we go.
Salvage accepted.
There we go.
Credit applied.
Right, and then this can just come out, which is the airlock plus the airlock handle.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Good to know. Right, how do we disconnect this? Oh look, there's a is that a cut thing? What happens if we cut that? Can we cut that? How do I cut that? How do I get the top bit off first? I think I need to take this top panel off. So let's get this top panel off, shall we? The best way to do that is probably this bit.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh, I don't care that I'm destroying that. Oh no, I can't. It's not going to come off from the front, is it? Bollocks. Right, that was my thought process out the window there. How do we... Maybe from the bottom? Can I cut it from the... Can I cut the bottom out, maybe? Alright, let's maybe think about that instead. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright. I need to get this out the way.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Off you go. And off you go. How's that not moving? Because it's not disconnected. Okay. Alright. Oh! That is disconnected.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Nice. Okay. How do we get in? See, I don't know if I can do this, because how do I cut the bottom out? I can... I know this is maybe not the best way to do it, guys. I'm just experimenting with... I don't know how to do this. I can't get in to cut it, so I don't know how else to... Oh. That's vomit inducing.
Material accepted.
Right.
Credits assigned.
So that's still attached at the front. So we need to... Ooh. Oh, I'm stuck again. I got stuck last time here. That's very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's that disconnect it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Ah, okay, we need to actually cut that barge door out. Oh, well, okay. Some of that's the barge and some of that's the furnace. Okay, Oh, no! Ah.
Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Yeah, that was 80k I damaged. Never mind. No scrap. But that's okay. That's okay, guys. It is what it is. We get the lights off that. Do you know, I was talking to a family member about this game the other day, and I was thinking, this game, it'd absolutely make me throw up in VR.
Deposit accepted.
I think it's safe to say I would throw up if doing this in VR. See, I didn't see that in there. Sneaky, sneaky. Where am I? I'm totally the wrong way around. Right. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit
So
applied.
how do you just cut it like a... I don't know how it works. I don't know.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It doesn't say it's a cutty thing. So, well, it does. It says cut level, but it doesn't say I just cut it like a... What's that? That's a panel for the furnace. Okay, how do we... Where's the other light?
Salvage registered. Transfer
Alright.
credits.
So we need to... Can I just... How do I do this? Can I just cut this like... This? Or do I cut it... Because that goes to the barge. The pipe goes to the... Ah. Or maybe not. Like, because if I can't... If I'm going to hit that if I try... If I just... I don't know. Do I... How does this work? Do I... Where's the barge? I think I'm moving towards the barge, actually. Yeah, there we go. Don't know how that works. Like, it's going to tell me that that's in the wrong place, but I don't know. Anybody know? Anybody know how you get that off?
Salvage
Yeah, see?
credit applied.
I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know, is the honest answer. Right, so how do you... Not that way. Okay, so how do you slice the pipe off then? Ah. Okay. That all goes to the... There. Right. Right, and this is all furnace. That's not, that's barge. Okay. Is there anything else in there that goes to the barge, or...
Credit applied.
I think that's it. I think that's all furnace, isn't it? So we just need to detach this side now.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oh, that's detached already. Okay, move it, move it. Can I move it? Move it? Yeah, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. That's all going at the furnace. Off you go. Whee! Okay. We haven't done... So what, we should flush the pipes for safety first. How we got this out last time, yeah, this was a bit of a fight last time, wasn't it? This is a Javelin class again, so...
Material deposited.
Yeah. Right. And...
Airlock pressurizing.
Mm-hmm. Then we need to... open these doors. Don't do that. Open the door.
Airlock pressurizing.
Oh, that's the airlock. Okay, that's an airlock. Okay. Is that just outside? No, that's still a little unit, isn't it?
Airlock depressurizing. Air pressure level increasing.
Increasing? Oh, no.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. Oh, stop doing that, Becky. Right. That kind of bounced off and went in. I think I've already got that picture, so that can go in as well.
Applying credit.
Okay. Is there anything else on that, or does that just need to go into the...
Credits awarded.
That just needs to go back there. Okay, on you go. Right. Oh! Hello.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
That just a floaty bit. Yeah, it's not clicking on that, right? Okay, so... Alright, let's...
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright. So we're getting this stripped out. And then I think we just need to finish off the usual. There's nothing different here from what we've done. I keep hitting the edges of the barge. I'm really pushing it today.
Account credit.
It's the sneezing. The sneezing's gone to my brain. Yep, that's what I'm blaming, and I'm sticking to it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Is this gonna disconnect? Yes. Come on, round you come. Whoa. Cool. Right, so I think that's everything in here. I just need to disconnect it somehow now. Not just pull... Ah, okay.
Material accepted.
So that should... Yeah, there you go. That's just going to pull away from the... Right. And then this is... Yep. So these need to come off. Go down.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Alright, so we need to go back. Oh! Let's get rid of this first, shall we?
Deposited.
Off you go. Off you go. Another shipping crate.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Let's let that go. I had in my head, I thought that was one of the nacelles for some reason. Right, let's get this one disconnected. Off you go. Right, that should be all the
Credits transferred.
shipping things disconnected, right? How did I not notice half of this? Is this because I was trying to get into it to begin with and I wasn't really paying attention?
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Airlock depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Right, okay, where does that go? We came in from there. That went to the thing that's no longer there. Okay. Alright, so we need to... This pressurized. This is all pressurized, so we need to depressurize it. Where's the regulator? Oh, we don't have that yet. Having that. I've got that one. Having a moment. Do you see the regulator, guys? I don't see a regulator. I self-orientated the right way might help. Oh, there it is. See? I couldn't see it for looking.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Oh, see, now that's annoying, because that's... Okay. Fine. I'm fine, I'm fine, I got this. Ship's moving. I don't know how the ship's moving, but the ship's moving. Okay. Alright. All the airlocks are pressurized. I need to depressurize them.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
I don't know how... Can I depressurize the airlock before I do this?
Airlock depressurizing.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better way of doing it. You know, sensible and all that. Hey! I clearly don't pay attention to the stuff I'm actually supposed to pay attention to. You know. Staying alive and all that. Yeah, who needs to stay alive? It's only space, you know. You can bring me back, it's fine. You can clone my ass. We're good.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Now that's interesting because you come back with all the knowledge of the training you previously had, but that's not the knowledge you had when they took samples, so how does that work? Huh? How does that work? You know, just one of those thoughts. Because I thought the way cloning works is obviously it's just your genetic DNA. It doesn't actually clone your memories. So how are they cloning your memories? And if so, do they take a scan after every shift? Because otherwise, how would you know what you've learned or not learned? I'm thinking about this way too much. Sorry guys, I just, you know, I'm just being me. I'm just being me and... I think that whole circle kind of goes on its own, doesn't it? Yeah.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
All right. The Javelin ship's not so bad. I think the most annoying thing with the Javelin ship was the
Applying credits to account.
it was the trying to disconnect the fuel tank, which we still got to do here. Oh, that was right in my face and close. Sorry, guys. Is that... Oh, that airlock's got a... Oh, I've disconnected that. Well... Bollocks. Well, that was a clever way of doing that, actually. That worked. It didn't move anything, but it still disconnected it. That was a good way of doing it. Need to remember that one for next time.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm not even really checking it. I should really be checking it to make sure that I'm not sending anything else to it that I should be sending, but I'm just like, meh, just go. I don't really care. I'm like, no, I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, for the amount of money the difference makes, I don't care. Oh, they're still up. Are you telling me these ships, these giant ships, are powered by those tiny little batteries? Really? Really? Well, I suppose the reactor as well. I suppose, okay. Yeah, the reactor as well.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Off you go. Right, is there a thing on the other side of it? Yes, there we go.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
All right.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
A lot of stuff here. A lot of airlock doors, and they're worth a fair bit of whack.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Sorry, guys, I am still sniffly. Like I said at the start, I was sneezing for huge chunks of today, and I don't know why.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Something is obviously just
Applying credits.
I don't know where I sent that to. That's been sent into outer space, I think.
Salvage secured. Applying credits.
It's over there. Is that beyond the... Oh no, is that the thing I just sent into outer space? I think it might be. That's the thing I accidentally sent into the universe there. Let's not get too close to that. Hi. Alright. We're slowly taking it apart. We're slowly taking it apart. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, there's a furnace-y bit there? I'm not sure. Something said furnace there. I don't know if something said furnace there. Oh, I don't care. I'm like, honestly, I don't think I actually care.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
I'm not... I mean, apologies, guys, if you're really OCD about this stuff, and I'm like, I don't care. I am sorry if that is the case. I just... It's... Each one takes a while to do, and it gets a bit pernickety, and it's like... I've got enough to worry about without being like, oh, was there a door that I didn't cut out? Like, you can't get 100% in these. I don't think it's possible. I think that's why the achievement is for doing a ship at, I think it's over 95%. I think the game knows you can't get 100%. It's not actually, because each of these cutting pieces is worth something. And obviously, so when you cut it, you lose that value, but then it doesn't actually tell you you've lost that value. It just says that's still remaining, but there's no remaining value at the end. It's a bit... Yeah. Right, there's still a cutting... Is that...
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's just everything else disconnected now. Okay, I need to try get stuff out of here. I need to not be touching this because you saw that sent an electric shock through the box when I disconnected that. I don't want to be doing that. Don't hit myself in the face. Don't hit myself in the face. Come on. Come on, out you come. Man.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Some of these are a bugger to get out. Woo.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying
I'd be curious to know if other people, like, spend the time getting all the lights off and stuff, or if they just go, whoa! I don't mean that they go, whoa. I mean that they go, nah, for the 3k it's worth, I'm not going to take the time to do it. Like, I don't know if everybody spends the time to get it all. I mean, that was worth doing. I almost sent 1,336 grand to the universe. I
Salvage deposited.
okay.
Applying credit to account.
The light there. Is that the last thing in here? Ooh. Whoa. Nope, apparently there's 2 more lights and I'm just blind.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Oh, or maybe they on the outside, maybe? Ah, that's why I didn't see them. Sneaky, sneaky game.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Right, so that's just going to the furnace. So let's just send that over to the furnace. Over you go. Right, let's get the rest of this disconnected. Stop hitting yourself in the face with it.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, they're both going off. Where's that one going?
Deposit accepted for processing.
Right. What's left?
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Off you go. That should be disconnected. It is, it is, it is. Whoa! Don't clunk yourself. And now I need to disconnect this. Okay.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
So this is a furnace panel. So this can go off to the furnace panel. Off you go. Right, so now we've just got to disconnect all of this now. I can remember how I did it last time is the bigger question. I think I disconnected the pipes first, didn't I? And got the pipes out the way. I flushed the pipes, so we should be okay. I'm assuming I need to disconnect these here. I don't like the other cutter because it almost goes like in a V. And I can't... It seems to slice things you're not expecting it to slice, which causes a few problems. Come on out you come.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Right. Off you go. Right, can we get the nacelles disconnected next? Oh, almost done with this ship. Getting there, getting there. It's a slow process, but it, you know.
Accepted for processing.
What's next? What's next? Over here.
Final salvage goal reached. All rewards allocated.
Good to know. I haven't got many tethers left. I need to think about.
Tether supplies are dropping.
Yeah, they are. I know. Right.
Salvage deposit secured.
Like the fact that we've passed all of our salvage goals and yet at the same time we've still got half of it to do. Like, you still got the middle third of the thing to break down. Right. Unlike the last one where like a huge chunk of half the value of the ship was in the 4 thrusters, like, jeez. Off you go. Off you go. I'm gonna go get more tethers. Whoa. Oh, I hit that a little harder than I intended.
Deposited.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Alright. Still got the fuel to sort out. Ooh, there's something there not. Is that in? Is that not in the barge? I don't think that's in the barge yet, is it? Alright. And what I remember about this last time was this was a bugger.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I think you're supposed to use this slicey one with the grade 2s, but eh. I put my heat sink up enough that I think I can pull it off, right? Can I pull this out? Yes, okay. Whoa, where are you going? Get your ass in there. Oh my goodness. In. Right, I've got 2 more bits to cut.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
I was gonna say, I remember this. I was really worried about this last time, but it didn't. I was gonna say, when I did this last time, it didn't explode it, so. And then the tank needs to come out.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
And go down to the barge. And then that just needs to go over there. And that's everything, I think. Right, let's have a look. Is there anything else floating around? Yeah, that's still flashing down there to say that that shouldn't be there, but I'm not going to stress that. I don't know how to get that pipe off so that can stay there. I'm happy with that. I think that was productive. Right. That was good training. So we now know what to do with the Reactor Class II. I think that's... I don't know how many other hazards they're going to throw at us, because it does say we get another hazard level at 12. So I have no idea. But we did reach rank... Or we should have reached the next rank up, which means we should be getting those demo charges, which I'm assuming is some kind of
Valuable object accepted for processing.
dynamite-esque thing. But I don't know how you want to use, how could you want to use dynamite on this kind of ship? I don't understand. We'll see. Either way, we're good. Where am I? Okay. I'm just below my... There we go. Right. I'm okay with that. I think we did well. I'm happy with that. I think that was a good one, guys. Actually, it didn't take me as long to dismantle that one as it did the last one, and that was even with the new reactor. So, yeah, let's take a look. So as a side note, I had a look into it. It turns out, so if you do have it on shift, it's about 15 game in minutes per day, which would mean it would take you, if that, for example, that one took me 43 minutes, I think it was. So that would have taken 3 shifts just to break that down. And this is why I didn't do the game per shifts, and I just did it as kind of like the open game, because I really didn't want to drag that out too much. So I did destroy quite a few things there, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. That was me trying to learn something new. You're always going to have that when you try to learn something new, so. We got a new rank. We're now a fellow. Okay, so I'm going to leave this part here, guys. I certainly think this has been interesting. We're definitely moving forward with the game, but I'm really, really liking it. And I'm desperate to see... I want to see how it's going to play out, to be honest, because Hal's obviously a complete prat, and it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to be doing. So we will certainly... Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, to say the least. So I'm going to leave this part here, guys. As always, if you have enjoyed yourself, give us a like, and we will see you in the next part. Enjoy all.